called blurbs. I am 307 pages long. I'm divided into 20 chapters. I contain 81,739 words, and if for no better reason than too much time on a quiet shelf, I know every one of them by heart. Knowing one story, that's not the hard part. What's difficult is coming up with exactly the right blurb for the back. Anyone who thinks I can highlight my main conflict in 250 words or less in a way that charms the person into wanting to read the rest of me severely underestimates just how conflicted I am. If you've ever tried to summarize yourself into one of those little human dating site profiles, you understand. People pick me up, they examine the back, and are sure they're going to love me. But the blurb never quite described everything they were about to read, and when they see what I'm actually about and what I'm not, nobody wants to read me anymore. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry if you had expected Harry Potter. I'm just me. Those ones up on display in the window, see, they've got it easy. Everybody loves them. They're lucky, right? The bestsellers. They get written into sequels, sometimes even a series. Their cover art turned into posters and hung on the walls of libraries. They rest on nightstands, holding hand-decorated bookmarks, never losing sleep over the idea they may never be somebody's favorite. See, I don't know which blurb caught your attention. I don't know which story you had expected to find. I know the look on your face when your eyes traced the lines in my first chapter with the enthusiasm of a child who had just learned to read. You held me up and said, "This is it. This is the book I've always been looking for." But you hadn't gotten very far before you closed my covers and put me back where you found me. I wish I was certain I could be all the right things and hold all the right plot twists to keep you engrossed in me. I don't even know what I'd do if you were, but it must be better than sitting here in this crowded row of paperbacks. I'll try not to lose hope. You know, most old books are not so different from each other. Our pages have faded to similar shades of yellow, dog-eared, underlined, highlighted, and torn. In fact, I believe we're not so different from the people who wander the aisles scanning over us. And in those brief moments, someone stops and tilts their head to read the title down my spine. I see something familiar in their eyes, and at least for a fleeting second, I am certain that regardless of what is written on our backs, we all long for the same things. To be taken home, to be held, read cover to cover, and for someone to turn our last pages very slowly, because they don't want us to end. And that's why when I hear the footsteps of someone new passing by searching for their next literary adventure, I know it mirrors the sound of me, inching toward the ledge. Here I am. Do you see me? I'm the one waving to you from the shelf. Pick me up. Start reading.